this video I'm going to show you how to resurface valves. I've already did all of them besides one, just to show you how the procedure. Here you can see I point out how he cleaned it. That's the exhaust. The intake touches less. You can see right here it's clean, and here is the exhaust. You can see it's nice and shiny, and the valve is screwed up, as you can see. So to do that, since the valve, oh, by the way, if you watch my other video, I did replace the valve guides. You can see this actually goes in pretty good. Barely any play. The tiny bit play because the valves are a little bit worn out, but that will be okay. But if it slides in freely, you want to make sure it slides in freely. If it doesn't, grab some fine sandpaper, put that in there, and just do some circle moves, and then in and out a few times, or a little bit till the valve actually slides in freely into the valve guide. So to start this, you will need valve grinding compound, a drill, regardless of the brand, it's a drill, and I use a bolt that I cut the head off of it. And here I have a hose. This is a 1/4 inch hose. Doesn't know what kind of hose it is, as long as it fits into the tip of the valve. So when we have that on, we can actually spin the valve into the cylinder head. So we're just gonna put the compound right onto the valve. Oops, too much. Just like that. You don't have to put it inside, just on the valve itself. And then we're gonna put the valve in. You don't have to lube this, because we're gonna spin it slowly. Just gonna put that on, and then from back here, we're gonna hold the valve, the hand from behind now. Then we're gonna set the hose onto the valve. And now I'm gonna hold the valve from the inside and then spin it. Not too fast. Then you can see on the other side how it's you hear that noise? It's crying the valve against the ring. When I go in and out a little bit, you can see when I go in and out, it actually sticks. Using my finger, because if I pull too much with the drill, the holes will come off the valve. Okay, I'm gonna go back. See, if I don't put my finger or put pressure, it actually comes off. So now to see if this actually works, or if not works, I know it's gonna work. If it needs more, I'm gonna take this out. And we're going to clean it and see if it needs more. Now if you look at it, seems like it needs a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. So we'll clean the whole thing just to check, make sure. So it does look like it needs more, so I'm gonna run this a few more times, but you get the idea. So this surface is actually nice and smooth, like right here. So this valve is actually pretty bad from heavy deposits. Alright, so I ran it for another almost 30 seconds. This is the longest out of all the valves. This was the one that was the worst. But now if you take a look at it, she's zoom it in. Now you can see it's a lot better. I don't want to run it too much. See that right there? It needs a little bit, but I won't mess with that. Because if you take too much out, you won't even have clearance right here with your push rod, or not push rod, but hydraulic lifter. And then you have to grind one or the other. So that's about it. So now slides in good. And that's it. That's how you grind the valves against the ring to get 100% seal. I won't put water. You can't actually put water, but that's better than what it was before. So very simple. All it takes is the compound that you can get this at I won't mention names, but any auto part store. You need a drill, okay, just any drill, and a piece of hose, which you can get this at the auto part store, and I'm sure you guys got a bolt laying around that will fit into the holes. And like I said, the valve goes here, and that's it. Nothing to it. Just make sure when you're done, you clean this out very well. There's nothing in there, because this stuff is sand, so that must be cleaner. I'm just gonna clean it with some brake cleaner.